What's going on, everybody? Tingo here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. So, yeah, some time has passed. We're in like 1960 something now. I was trying to do everything I possibly could to get us back in the green. Having a few trains for the oil line just wasn't working. It was just costing way too much. Then I got rid of that, tried all trucks. It was just a complete mess, and we were losing a lot of money because there was just so many trucks out. And so I reorganized everything, and now we're actually doing halfway decent. So we upgraded the passenger line trains. We've upgraded our ships, because we used to have 4 ships that was carrying food and fuel each, but now we're in that area, or that time of years where we can't carry the 2 on each ship. So what's up, JB? 2 streams? No, this is illegal. Now I'm on Twitch. So yes, 2 streams. So yes, like I said, some time has passed here, and I'll once we get here into Virginia Beach, we'll hop off the train here and show you what has all gone on. Which we're not really carrying too many passengers here. Only 14 out of 57, so we're kind of probably losing some money actually. And we're kind of breaking even, but yet losing a little bit every year with these trains, because we're just not carrying the people. So yeah, that's the new passenger train that we're hauling right now, or sending off. New passenger buses. And then where are we at? Let me zoom out here. All right. There's our food. Where's our food at? Down here. So our food train is not there. Or a grain train, I should say. Where's our grain train? Oh, it's going into the tunnel. So our grain train, as it pops out here, hopefully. I see it. We might need to change out, because this locomotive here is mainly for passengers, but it was cheaper than the other diesel engine. The reason why I made it yellow is because of grain is yellow color. So, all right, and then down here where I was doing a lot of the work, as you can see, I amped up because I was trying to run 3 trains at once. I had 1 train. I think we ended off where we had 1 train that was starting up here, getting the crude oil, taking it down here, sending it to the refinery, dropping off the crude oil, picking up the refined oil, then coming down here, dropping it off, picking up fuel, and then bringing it back up here, dropping off fuel, and then coming back up, starting it all over again. That was just taking way too long. So I tried 3 trains doing that. It was taking too much money to run all the trains. So I knocked that down to 2 locomotives. Basically going back and forth this way, picking up the crude oil, dropping it off, picking up the refined oil, picking it up here, or dropping the refined oil off here, and then picking the crude oil back up. Then I had 1 train that was coming up here, picking up the refined oil, sending it down, picking up fuel, bringing the fuel back. That was costing too much money. So now I have 1 train. I'm back to 1 train, picking up the oil, bringing it over here, dropping it off, picking up the refined oil, and then bringing it back here, dropping the refined oil off for the trucks to take it down, and bringing fuel back, and then trucks for the fuel, taking it to Midland. And then that is where we're dropping the fuel off for our barges, wherever they are at. Where's our barges at? You know, it might be easier just to click on this, click on that, and click on you. And bam. So this guy's going to fill up on oil or fuel, because the fuel is then sent up here to Wichita Falls. And then at Wichita Falls, I have food being dropped off down here for another barge, which is taking it down here to Columbus. So that's pretty much what I've been up to here. Trying to get everything situated. That's a big bridge. Which bridge are you talking about? You talking about the passenger line bridge? Most likely that's what you're talking about. This bridge right here. Well, I kind of had to do that because I was going across the river, and then I had to get over top of this road, and then I had to level out to get into the tunnel here. So, yeah. So anyhow, what I want to do here, since we are making some pretty decent money right now, I want to expand out into El Monte for passengers for one, and two, kind of want to get these trucks off the road here for our food, and then have our food train fill up here, bring it to Wichita, and then also to El Monte. So I don't know how well that'll work, because I think El Monte will get the blunt end of the deal, because it's going to drop off all the food here and then have nothing really sent there. So we might have to have two different trains running out of here, loading up with food. But at the same time, we don't have any grain really producing the food. Our train here is running half empty. It's not really making too much money. Well, it is making more money than it's losing. But we do also need to get... There's another farm right here. I want to try to get that involved somehow. Got more buses, more passenger train cars. We're not going to worry about those right now. Let's go ahead and see how we are going to be able to get... First off, this guy's going to get evicted real quick. El Monte, where should we bring in? Went from this way. I also want to come out of Wichita Falls with passenger line down here to Newark. That way we can also connect Newark up to Bakersfield and Chesapeake. Or even Bakersfield to Chesapeake. El Monte. Where can we put a... without losing a buttload of money for deleting stuff. JB. Yeah. I might end up deleting this section of town here and then rehooking it back up with some bridges over top of the tracks. Go ahead and pause this so that way the AI doesn't do anything goofy on us here. So far, this isn't really costing too much. Okay, that was some big chunk right there. That was, you know, that would cost total about $5 million to delete all that. All right, buildings, passenger. We'll go with, we'll need 2 tracks to start off with. Keep it out here a little bit. Then we'll need figure. Then we'll need at least 1 track. Well, we'll double it up. First off, we need platforms. We'll double up the track for cargo. Just so that way we have the means of being able to bring in a couple different things as of right now. Cargo buildings. Go with this large one here first. There. And we'll go smaller, smaller, smaller yet, smaller yet. We're just gonna go all out with this thing. Why? I don't know. I just feel like it. There we go. Now all that's probably going to end up being moved anyways because we're probably going to be expanding. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Okay. We actually got to reconfigure this again here. Miscellaneous. We need some steps. There, 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 and there. Okay. We might need to actually move this road. Bring it out a little bit more so that way it connects up. We're at 58 million. Streets. Just start off there. Connect that. Out. Keep that level. And connect up. And we'll continue with that straight. And then have this connect up. I want to use a smaller road for that. We're using it for just a connection point. That looks like garbage. Let's smooth this out first. See if that helps out. All right, let's try this one more again. That looks better. How's this one? I didn't even check it. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's that. Let's bring this out a little bit more. That. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to actually probably bring it down. And then back over again. Just give us that space for us to be able to bridge it up and over. Man, that looks like complete garbage though, man. I think the only way of really doing this is bring out some track first. That way we can actually see what it's going to be doing. And then the goods line won't be high-speed track. That. And that. All right, now let's try this again here. See how much we have to bridge this up in order for it to actually work. Hopefully it's not too much. Right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and accept that. And I don't like how that is. So to fix that, delete that. That one. Hopefully I just didn't screw that up. I screwed it up. I screwed it all up. Look at that, it's humping that up. I don't want it to do that. This comes straight across. What the heck is this thing doing? That trying to get on that street. Oh well, I guess that's what it's gonna do for right now. I don't know if we can I lower that? How much can I lower that? Why can't I just bridge that? You know what? I'm gonna do. That way it's even. Let's see here. See if I can do this. Start here. Just to get that spacing. Like that. Connect that. Okay. So sometimes it doesn't work out when you have the gaps in between the tracks. Sometimes it throws off the gapping. But in this case, it's not going to. So we're good on that. So what I want to do, bring that straight out, that straight out. Keep this as even as I possibly can. Like distance across. Now that it's more center, try it now. Can I delete a little section right there? Yes, I can. Come on. Work for me this time, please. What in the world is it's attaching to the attach to the bridge? No, you're not going to? What if I go from this side? You're not going to attach because of the track. That is weird. Why won't it work? Okay, let's try one more thing here. Let's not connect it up. Let's just take it straight over and then arc it up. Okay. That ain't gonna work either. It's just, I don't think there's enough room. I think we might have to move this street back. I really don't want to move any more houses. That's the problem. I've never had this much issues with bridges before. It's just mainly these humps. I don't want these humps in here. I wish I can get rid of them. But we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna keep that. Been messing around with it too much here. And then we do the same thing coming out this way. The station is going to change anyway, so it might be best to have a larger bridge anyways, because we're going to have more tracks coming through here eventually. Should be about the same as the other side. That. Go. All right. Now we can unpause. I know the AI will now utilize a space, but we need to connect up roads over here now too. Too close. How are we gonna do this? Let's see, the truck stop. Where's our truck depot here in town? Oh, it's right here. It's just a little kiosk thing. Okay, that's right. All right, so delete, delete, delete. You're like, what are you doing? I know what I'm doing. It's okay. As the AI just basically did it for me. I just had to delete that one section there and put that section in there. And then upgrade this little section here. Wow. Thank you, AI. I didn't have to spend that money. Alright. Buildings. People. Carriers. Go ahead and put that in there like so. Alright, so that's good. I don't know where this street's planned on going. It can't really go anywhere. But we can now connect up our tracks. Hopefully we have enough money. We should have enough money to purchase a couple more trains to put on here as well, because we'll have to end up changing up the line to be able to go to the new city. We'll also have to get buses and stuff too. How are we gonna deal with level crossings? Are gonna work for us, or are we gonna have to delete the road? How does that work for us? That looks awful. Look at that hump. Look at that hump. Now, if we delete the road, will the hump disappear? It did. Okay. If we put a road back in, is the hump going to reappear? Fair crossing. That hump's gonna reappear again. We're gonna have to change out the track. So that didn't work. The usual system will not work with that. So we're gonna have to delete, 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 and possibly delete one more back this way. And then come down off of here. It's better. It's not like an instant hump. There's still a hump there, but it's not bad. And then there's like a dip right here going up. We're going to have to fix that one as we get a little bit further down the tracks. If we delete too far back, it won't really do anything. It won't do any good. Hook these up. That. Then to get rid of this little tiny hump right here. Delete this back a little bit. And come off the crossing with it. You can see it dig down a little bit more through. That should have gotten rid of. It's a little bit better, but it's still there, but it's better. All right, so that's connected to El Monte. We need to put some diamonds in, and then some signals. Add some trains. Change the route. Actually, change the route, then add the trains. Should be good. Diamond. Diamond here. Then signals. Here before the bridge. And we'll put one for the crossing here. Before the crossing there. And then right here at the diamond. That. Okay. Passing train. Manage line. Then out of Wichita, we'll add... Gotta make sure we click on the passenger, not the cargo. Passenger. And then back to Wichita. So Wichita, first time through Wichita, you can see the arrows kind of going one way than the other. Kind of hard to tell with this color, so if we go ahead and brighten things up here a bit, now you can see it. So we have one way for station, or the platform 1 right here, and then as it comes out of El Monte from this way, it'll go to platform number 2 and then back to Virginia Beach. All right, so that, manage vehicles and clone. Bam. Now we got 4 trains on this one line. So hopefully that starts moving some people around. But now, in order to make sure we move people, we need to make sure we're moving people around El Monte. Buildings. All right, so right here's the main bus stop for the train station, which is pretty much taking up the whole entire city. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? But I don't want the people to have to worry about traveling that far to get to the bus stop. So let me finish off this road here. There. Upgrade that road. And then put a bus stop in here. Then we'll put another bus stop in right here. And why not, since the roads are coming over here, let's just go ahead and do that. And then we'll also put bus stops in over here, so that way the city has room to grow. And also, even though they can get through the station, I just want to make sure that people over here trying to get to and from work have a bus stop. Actually, I want to make sure that these guys are kind of centered. Because even though they're close to here, I want to make sure that if somebody wants to go to work over here, but yet they live all the way down here, they don't have to try to walk or take a bus from here to here and then walk. I want to make sure they can get on a bus here and get to their final destination. So, all right, I need to put a bus terminal in. Might as well just stick it over here, out of the way, next to all the factories. That way people can move in and do what they got to do. You should upgrade that dirt road left of El Monte. My left, your left. Oh, right here? Yeah, I was going to get to that. Okay. New line. El Monte Annex. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to Annex. So make sure we're on platform 1 there, platform 2 there. Back to 9th Street, East Street, 13th Street, Center Street. Then back to Annex. Alright, and then that is El Monte. Bus. The bus. Gotta go ride the bus. Ah, I did it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10. Passenger. Ooh, I can upgrade the buses too. I forgot about that. El Monte bus. That. And before I forget, let me go ahead and upgrade. There we go. Just like that. All right. And then Wichita. Wichita's growing pretty decent. It would actually probably grow out this way too if I'd have roads going across. That's the one thing the game does not do when they automatically put roads in. It will not go across tracks. Man, oh man, look at this traffic build up because of the truck traffic. I wonder if I upgrade with a bus lane. I wonder if the trucks will stay in the bus lane. I don't know if it... Oops. Okay, it didn't do anything. I right-clicked on it by accident. I'm just gonna do this anyways, just to see if it works. I don't think it will, but... worth a shot. I don't have any trams, Jimmy. I got buses, but... I usually don't electrify too much stuff. Trams are okay once you get to the early or the later years, but the earlier years buses are a lot better. All right. Bus place. Ah, yes, I forgot. We need to make sure the maintenance on this. Maintenance, make sure that's on very high or they will break down and start costing us a lot of money really quick. And then Virginia. We need to upgrade this road here too. That's the main line between, for the road wise, that's our main line between Wichita and Virginia. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. No bus lane. And then where did I put that? There it is. Manage vehicles. Upgrade that bus. Yes. Very high. There we go. Virginia's actually starting to grow pretty decently too, since we're moving people in and out of it. We haven't been able to really do anything for goods movement for that yet, though. And Almonte is really starting to grow a bit more now, too. See all the new stuff popping back in. Alright, so that is that. 57 out of 57. Look at that. Our train is full now compared to what it was before. It was like, what, 14? And it's only 25, but 13 people waiting. So, yeah, there's still kind of, yeah. But, I mean, let's see how much it makes off of 25 people. 400, almost $450,000. Not too bad. Not the best, but it's not bad. And once we start connecting up more and more cities, actually, we kind of have to come this way with it. We got to come out of El Monte. We might have to alter this anyways. We might have to change up the platform and the tracks. We're going to have to add a third passenger line. I should have thought about that before. We need to come out of El Monte over to Visalia, which also needs food, so we can still bring more food over here. But we also need to... Oh, we don't need to have 3. We can have 1 coming out of there, so we're good on that. But Wichita, we need to have it coming out to Newark. But we still have this farm. We need to hook this farm up right here to get the grain down here to the food plant. That's what we need to do. Because right now, we're just not processing enough grain or to produce the food. But then again, it's not really moving that fast, though. It's not filling up that fast. That's the problem. I think if we can hook El Monte up with food, that'll change. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. Go ahead and upgrade. All right. And let's start tracking over. Should I put in a third track? So that way we can actually start training. Sending the food to Wichita by train instead of truck. Because that'll get rid of the food going from the food plant to this station over here. And then from here to Wichita. We can eliminate the trucks going back and forth through here. That's eliminating some of the traffic that's going into Wichita. And it will help speed up the trucks going back and forth here. I think we should put in 1 train going to Wichita, another train going to El Monte. I think that's what we need to do. It'll help speed up the process of things for us, I think. Oh, I need to figure. We'll just put in platforms on this side. Put a platform here. Then a track. And I am going to pause so I don't mess up the grain train. Get rid of the diamond, get rid of this signal, get rid of that signal, because we have electric signals now, so there's no point of keeping the arm signals if we don't need to. Go ahead and cross that over there. Let me diamond this. I think I had it right there. There we go. Signal. There. 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 Okay, so I can have 1 train coming in for grain. Then 1 train coming in for Wichita. 1 train coming in for El Monte. We're going to have to unpause it. Except for now, we're not going to have enough money for trains, though. That's the problem. That is the problem. We're kind of at a standstill right now with our money. Hopefully these guys start making us some more money, because right now he's running negative. We might have to get rid of 1 or 2 of these trains, so that way we know our trains will be running full capacity all the time, and we're not being charged a bunch of money for the amount of trains. Because look at that, it's only running 19 out of 57. And we're already in the negative before it even leaves the station again. So let's go ahead. We'll downsize these 2 trains. These are only running 14 people. This train's only running, well, it's dropping off right now. Actually, he might fill up. Nope, he's running 38 of 57. So we'll get rid of this guy once he drops off the people so we don't lose the money on that. We'll get rid of this guy. Like that. And then wait for him to get his money and we'll get the money back from him. Then we'll just keep the 2 trains on the passenger line for right now so that way we know we're going to be running a lot of people instead of spending a lot of money and not having the full capacity trains. That way our trains are actually making us money. And then we can actually modify this station. The other station is pretty much set for the food train. We need to modify this station, get a road over to this side. That way we can pick cargo up and then ship it into Wichita. Wichita, it's growing pretty decent, so we need to probably reconfigure where the food's being routed to as well. I'm sure there's more food spots in here that are one drop off wherever we stuck it. Where did we stick the drop? Oh, it's right here in the center. So I'm pretty sure this thing is probably not hitting the whole entire, well, it's hitting quite a bit, but where's our food? It's actually hitting all the food. Well, most of it. We might need to keep that one there. We'll put like a little depot or something over here for other trucks to get to. We also need to make sure our fuel. How's our fuel? We're only getting 8 out of 143 fuel. Food's not too bad. 103 out of 161. That'll change here. We can actually we'll actually be able to have less trucks going back and forth from the station over. Oop, this guy's dropping off. Doing too much talking, almost missed it. And he's good. All right, done. Okay, so that we'll have to worry about later. Let's go ahead and modify this station here. Configure. We'll still double track it so that way our other train can go straight through it. Oops. You want to do that. I want to put a platform in. Ah! I knew it. Oh, it worked. Okay. I thought I was off to the left a little too far. Another platform so that way we can put our cargo buildings on. And we'll just go with darker roof ones this time. There. There, there. There, there, and there, and there. Okay. That's that. It's okay, so road already on the rural route, which we don't need. We need keep it town route so that way more of the city can build up around this area. Oh, a lot of cool stuff. More passenger trains. That small road. Ah, don't want to do that. Is that straight? I don't think so. Trying to get it to where it connects both right in here. That. And can I get one that connects both of these together? That. The same thing here. I don't know really why I'm doing all this, but it just helps connect everything up a little bit, I guess. That. uniform. Go. Building, cargo. Actually have a cargo depot over here. Keep it backed away from the road a little bit so that way we can change out the station as we go. Rid of that. All right, we need to get across the track, but I really don't want... Really don't want to do a level crossing here since it's so close to the station. We'll go ahead and arch it over. Not gonna work. One more. There we go. That. This doesn't really look too incredibly bad. We can always fix it later on. But at least it's connected up over here now. Finally. And now the city can grow a little bit more. All that leveled off so that way it's not such an eyesore. All right. Now, man, it's going to be crazy expensive to go back through that tunnel here again. All right. Especially with 2 other tracks. Make it better. Make what better? Sorry, I missed that. How long ago was that? Make what better? Talking about this bridge? I'm just trying to get it in there for right now. We can always fix it later. Right now I'm on limited funds, so I really don't want to keep on messing about with it. This is going to be tricky. Ah, I didn't want to do that. That's a slow bridge. That's cargo. I'll keep it an iron girder bridge. And I don't know if this is going to work. I want to follow the same tunnel so it doesn't cost as much. We might have to hook onto that. Out with it. That. Now, is this going to have too much slope? Oh, thank goodness. Glad it doesn't have too much slope. All right, for this eyesore in between, along the edge. I just realized there's some more of the older signals here. Go ahead and delete, delete. That. All right. We're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. I think this will get everything flowing a little bit better for us if we can get some trains going. At least get this one train to Wichita going. It'll help get the food here a lot faster and more quantity than the trains, I think. To be honest with you. If we have to wait on getting the train for El Monte, then we will. Signals in here. And then gonna have to diamond this up, I think. I don't know if this will work or not. Let's try it. It worked. Sweet. I didn't think it would, but it did. The reason why I say I didn't think it was working because it was how it's spaced out here compared to how it is here. All right, so that's that. Let's start a new line. Actually, we need to modify this line. No, we don't. We're good. Add station. So that should be number 2 right here. Went up to cargo. You make sure it's on cargo. There we go. All right. This one we're gonna actually have it go on number 2, so that way it can actually drop off onto this platform and have the other train go straight through to El Monte. Yeah, I think that's what we'll end up having it do. We can always change it up if it doesn't work. Okay. So we need to hopefully get the train. Train. I am back. Welcome back. All right, so the EMD SD40 has 4,000 horsepower, 92 tractive effort, 92,000 tractive effort, $1,800,000 a year, or $1,800,000 a year. As to what I'm using now for the grain, has less power, less tractive effort, but it's less per year. I'm gonna try this one first. How are these ones? So this one's going to be more power, more tractive effort, but it's more expensive. Go figure. Okay, that's okay. So what color is that line? It's like a pinkish color, ain't it? I don't want a pink train. Don't want a pink train. Cargo. See here, we can use, ooh, look at these big box cars we can use. Oh, I got a new hopper I can use too for the grain. I just realized that. You either use these large 86-foot box cars for food, or I can use all these little tiny little dinky box cars for food. What should I use? Little tiny box cars or the long 86-footers? With the new stop and go penalty, do we stop on the track or do we go into the pits? That's stop and go penalty. That means you have to go into the pit. And that's why it's a penalty. See here. I guess it's going to be green no matter what. Is this seriously going to be that green color? I really don't want it to be that green color. I guess there's only one way to really find out, isn't there? So this has capacity of 33. The shorter ones, 18. So it can hold almost double the amount, but I don't really know if it's going to be this nasty green color. I'm choosing black, but I don't know if it's going to... We'll try it. We might have to take out a loan. Unless we just run the 4. Just run 4 for now and see how it looks, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to name the line, didn't I? I forgot to name the line. Wichita Food. Did I spell that wrong? I think I spelled that wrong. No, I'm good. Which is food. Okay. Now, we can stop the trucks taking the food out of here to Wichita. So, this food, Wichita Food to Wichita, and manage this line. This is Upper Wichita. So we need to get rid of that, add station, and add that. Okay, and then this is loading food only. Just to make sure, and it doesn't unload anything, so that way it's not taking stuff back and forth. There we go. So now this train here, which is a nasty green color, even though I picked black, that's okay. It's going to hold quite a... It can still hold 132 products, so that's good. Because Wichita can only take 122 food at this moment in time. So that means every train, at least 10 to 15... Oh, it's just jumped to 124. I think that number's going to go up. We might actually eventually have to add some boxcars onto this train. Oh, I know, JB, but I'm trying to have everybody be, you know, happy, and everybody's mutual on things, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. And also it makes the experience for people watching a lot better, and they're not listening to stuff they really don't want to hear. So... So hopefully when this train heads back, there's some food waiting for it. And hopefully also on top of this, it increased the grain and food production. Hopefully the grain will start producing faster. Yep, train ride. Ah, it's coming for me. Okay, I'm good. That's a big tunnel. The wide mouth. All right, moment of truth. Is there food waiting at the... There's food. I see food. I think. I hope that's food waiting. Yes, there is. There's some food waiting. Oh, yeah. Look at all that food. Nice. Well, it's not that much, but still. There's a whole 52 food. Well, at least the train will be about half full. And it's out of grain. So hopefully with this, hopefully it produces grain a little bit faster, which as of right now, it's not. Heck, this one's not even really producing that much. But hopefully that'll pick up. Because, I mean, there's no point in hooking this farm up and spending the money and trying to hook this farm up to this food plant right now if it's not really producing the grain. We need to keep increasing the food outtake, and that'll trickle down to more grain production. You know what I'm saying? So, I wonder how much. Clicking on you. Right now, it's negative 1 million. I'm wondering how much money we'll get off of 52 food. The other thing we could also do as well is have this train wait at the station until it's fully loaded and then have it sent off. And it'll take a while for the food to get to the city that way, but hopefully as this train keeps going, more grain will get produced since the food's traveling faster. We got just a little under 1 million, 918,000. That's a lot of food coming into Wichita. These trucks won't be going empty that long. And with more food getting pushed into the city, you can see it's dropping off and picking up. It's dropping off the food there, and this one's picking it up. 25 out of 25. Whoa, that building just got demolished and rebuilt really quick, like the market. As it gets stuck in traffic. Well, the good thing is that the trucks are using the bus lane. The bad news, on the other hand, is that the only way they can get into the truck station is they have to cut over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes of traffic to get in there. But at least all the trucks are in this lane and it's freeing up all the traffic going in, you know, down through town. So that's, I guess, a plus. So I wonder how much are these guys making us? Balance $5 million to the good. But look at all these years that it does not make us money because they travel so slow to get to where they're going. This one's not making us anything. This is for the food, but now that we're having more food come in, hopefully these trucks aren't... see, that one's empty. That one's not. Hopefully we can start pushing more food over here to the port for Columbus. So far, this is only taking a max... Oh, that's fuel. That is fuel. So the fuel's not making us money. The fuel coming up here for Wichita Falls isn't really making us that much money. It's barely making us any money at all. We might be able to cut this down to 1 ship. That way it's not running empty. Because the most this has ever gone up to is at least 60. How much money did that just give us? $1,500,000. Yeah, a lot of the bigger states and cities, a lot of the overpopulated states and cities are on complete lockdown. Why is there food here when all this food should be coming down to here? El Monte food. Manage line. This is the El Monte Exchange. We need to make sure that it's not loading any. Same with the food and fuel. Manage line. El Monte Exchange. Make sure you're not loading any food. Because the food's supposed to be exporting. Not bringing down here and then loading right back up to go back into the same city. That's probably why that line's not making us any money. But now you can see all that food that was up here is down here now. Oh, you guys are on lockdown too? Yeah, I just went to get groceries today because I got the boys this weekend. First I went to Walmart and I just went in there because I thought that I drink Death Wish coffee. It's like the strongest coffee out in the world right now. But I knew that it was only at Walmart. I didn't think Kroger's would sell it or not. So I went to Walmart just for that coffee. And I just kind of glanced at the shelves and stuff around, and it was pretty pick clean, but it wasn't that bad. I was like, I'll just go to Kroger's, get my other groceries, because I got my Kroger's card and stuff, get it a little bit cheaper. I went in and there was plenty of bread, there was plenty of milk, there was plenty of eggs. There was no noodles, like spaghetti noodles, lasagna noodles, all that shelving was picked completely clean. But yet there was tons of spaghetti sauce. It's like, what are you going to do with the noodles, people? Come on now. There was, like, the freezer section was completely picked clean. There was no beef. All the fresh proteins like fish and all that stuff, all those was completely picked clean. I mean, it was a mess. I mean, I still was able to manage to get everything I wanted to, but I had to improvise on a few things. So, I mean, it was crazy. All right, so Columbus food. This is that. So Columbus food. We need to make sure El Monte East. We're loading. In Columbus Annex, we're unloading. Fuel. Manage line. El Monte East for the fuel. Make sure we're unloading fuel. Midland Branch. We are loading the fuel. So, as of right now... Wait a second. What? That one's coming off of that. That's the food. The fuel. Okay, so it is. It's going to both. Okay, good. It's like, wait a minute. They're both going to the same thing? Oh, so there's a bunch of fuel down here waiting. There's 247 fuel waiting for our ships. Where's our... I was going down the wrong river. Where's our... See, this is... That's food, right? Yeah. It's not carrying any food because it just dropped off. This one is food. Carrying 15. That's fuel. Okay. And there should be one more, right? Yes. There we go. Okay. One item per person and certain items. Yeah, for like food for like the meat and stuff like that, it was like limited to 3 items per person. But even like the toilet paper and stuff like that, that aisle was completely picked clean. It's like, come on, people. I know there's tons of people that have mismatched socks and just use them. You know, it's like, really? At least those you can use them, wash them, reuse them again. You don't have to throw them out. Just throw them in the, you know, do your laundry. It's like, it's like people with handkerchiefs. They blow their nose with them, then they stick them back in their pocket. You know how nasty that is? But yet, they take it back out of their pocket and reuse it again. It's like, but after a while, they wash them. Do the same thing with your socks. That way you're not going through so much toilet paper. But, yeah. Anyhow, okay. So, let's see here. Our road vehicles are not making us any money for some odd reason. And water's not making us... It made us $7 million that year, but our railroad's what's keeping us afloat for the... Well, not really. What? We need to figure out what line... Road. Columbus Food. We need to figure out which... Let's see here. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so... Wichita Grain. Okay, so Wichita Grain's making us lose a lot of money. Wichita Grain and Wichita Food. So that is right here. What we're gonna do to keep the running cost down, Wichita Falls East, we're gonna make sure that these don't go unless they are full. That way the running cost just done. And we also got to make sure, okay, so they are on, they have maintenance, so they're good. Conditions very good on them. I think it's just because they're not running to full capacity. Is pretty much what it is. That should do that. Fuel. Go over here to this one. All right, so once again, these guys aren't, they're running, but they're running empty. So let's manage this line. Upper Midland. Make sure they don't go unless they're full. So like this guy, if he would just waited just 1 second longer, he would have been having fuel, but no, he took off empty-handed. So now these guys here that's picking up the refined oil should be dropping off fuel. And it is. Good. But not really that much. But as long as these trucks don't go to the city empty-handed, that means the all this stuff will speed up because the demand for it will increase. I don't know if we can get faster ships for this or not. If we can, we can just cut down to 1 ship instead of 2. Manage vehicles. Let's see what kind of ships are available for us right now. Cargo. Ooh. All right, so this one here is the one we're running. 19 miles an hour, capacity of 240. This one's a top speed of 27 miles an hour, but it does not carry fuel. It only carries dry goods, which sucks. But at least this one we can actually use, because for the food, this one here is what we're using. Is only 19 miles an hour, 220. We can almost double the speed, quadruple the capacity. We only have to run one ship on that line. That might save us some money. All right, so that's ship 2. So ship 1 should be empty. So let's delete this guy. Bam. And we're gonna upgrade this guy. We can't. We don't have enough money. Even after selling that ship off, we don't have enough money. Should we take out a loan? Or do you think maybe getting rid of that one ship will save us enough? Gotta do what we can. So right now we're in the green on our earnings. We just got back into the green. We've been in the red for quite a while. What do you guys think? I think what helped out a lot is we stopped all them trucks running empty, so they're all sitting still, waiting there, and the running costs went down a lot. You think we should take out a loan and upgrade this ship here for our food? That way it travels faster and it can hold more? Because right now, I mean, well, he's not running anything because he just dropped all of his food off. Well, we won't upgrade him right now. We'll hold off on that. We'll see how he reacts. But this guy here is costing us a lot of money as well. I'm wondering. So this one actually made it to the full capacity of the 240 on the fuel. This one hasn't. So I'm wondering if we get rid of one of these. The thing is going so slow, but it will be maxed out every single trip. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of them. Let's cut back our running costs. Then we need to make sure. Okay, so Columbus Annex is dropping off the food. We just need to make sure these ships aren't leaving. Oh, heck, there's 240 already sitting there waiting. Still losing a lot of money right now. What else are we losing money on? Let's hold this one. Let's make sure that this guy does not leave unless he's full. That way we know we're not losing money off of that. Right now he's only 47,000 in the green. We need to make sure he's full. Which sucks because we need more grain getting pumped into here, but can't exactly do anything. We're not making money. You know what? Columbus needs construction material, right? There's a quarry right here. There's a construction materials plant right there. It's already connected by road all the way through. Bakersfield needs construction material. Newark needs construction material. Twitch phone edition now. What? Yeah, I got Twitch on my phone. So we're gonna attempt to make some more money. Watch and play City Skylines. How are you gonna play City Skylines on your phone? Compare your computer, your old one was barely even able to run. I don't think your phone can run City Skylines. Alright, so that's that. This guy can pick up pretty much almost the whole entire... You know what? I think I know why food production's low. Wait a minute, I see a truck there. Where's this truck going? Oh, okay, I see. I put a drop off right there. So we have that one there. We have this one there. Okay, so it is covering the whole entire area for our food. Okay. So we do have full coverage on food. We got full coverage on construction material, right? Construction material is all right in here. Will it all be covered if I... Pretty much. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're able to play your video games on your computer, but yet watch me. Okay, yep. Gotcha. Yep. A lot of traffic going down through here. Holy crap. I might have to upgrade all these roads. Ah, I'm in the negatives. What? Not good. Still losing a bunch of money somewhere, somehow. I really don't know where I'm losing that money at. Still losing a lot of money on water, but a lot of it's on road vehicles. How am I losing that much money on road vehicles? Oh. I see why. I see why. So we were actually losing money this way. Okay. Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier, Cass. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna switch these two platforms around. I'm gonna switch these two platforms around. So let's see, we need Oxnard. This is going to the refinery. No. Oxnard fuel. Why do I still have two sets of trucks running? Okay, so I still have trucks going down here to... Okay, yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it. You know what? So... these trucks are on the fuel. We're going to drop you down Terminal 4, you up to 1, and you guys will go to 3. You up to 2. Will that work? That way they're not stacking on top of each other. That's not going to work either. Oh yeah, well, it'll work only if these trucks will come in and use this coming in, come around here, drop off, and then exit back out right there. That'll work. No, I haven't heard about any earthquakes. Okay, we need to figure out, make sure that this guy will actually come out of here and come up here. That way we know we can put this back into leave only if full, and they'll back out onto the road here, and these trucks can still come in and circle back out and around. I think he's going to turn right and then left. Yep. Which would be perfectly fine if we had money. Because then I can put a waypoint in here and make sure these trucks come down through here first. We don't even have money after that dropped off. I'm going to take out a loan. We got to get some money moving in somehow or another here. Then I'm going to pause. I don't want something happen to where... See here, we need a waypoint. Put you in right there. The trucks are already, I think, going out this way and down and around. Right? Yes, they are. Okay, so manage line. This is Upper Midland. Add station. Click in U. Why would you change the... What? That makes no sense. You were coming out of here. But as soon as I put the waypoint in for you to enter right there, then you switch your exit to come out here to Chris. Wow. Game logic. All right, waypoint. Manage. Oop, nope. Bad monkey. Manage line. Out of Oxford, I think. Upper Midland. That's why. This is Upper Midland. Add station. Waypoint. Oxnard. Waypoint. That should be good, right? Right. Okay. Good to go. Alright, let's pay back some of this before we get dinged for the interest. How much do we still owe to get... Because we bought ourselves out of debt. We're still 4.5 million in the hole now. Alright. Well, I was hoping to be able to get more passenger lines going. Why is this truck still going that way? Why are these trucks still going that way? I changed you. Look at this. They're supposed to come here. Why are they still going this way? They're going rogue. Let's see if this truck does the same thing. He is. What? Why? Maybe it just has to cycle through? I don't know. So, but yeah, anyhow, I need to figure out how to get this money under control here. We might have to maybe cut back on vehicles, something like that, to where we're not running as many. Maybe that's what's causing us, you know, so much negative balance here. I don't know. We got to get our handle on our funding, or we're not going to be able to do very much without living inside the bank for loans. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope everybody has a good rest of their night, and I will see you guys next time. But before I go, I want to let you guys go. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, smash that like button, share, and comment. So hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.